Hello and welcome to HaloIRE&UK. I hope that isn't messing up. Anyway, HaloIRE&UK, this is the Champions League Round 3, Game Week 3 of the Champions League, and it's going to be eVolved eSports versus HaloIRE&UK. Earlier this week we've already seen Game Week 2 just finish. HaloIRE Gaming are now out of the Champions League and have been replaced by prize winners. And they will be going into group number 3, and we can have a look at that group in just one moment. And have a look at some of the situation there. With that group now, as you can see, Viperio are still on top of the league with 2 wins from 2. And when we go across with prize winners, they have unfortunately inherited, because of their late coming into the league, they have inherited the issues with that. So they're inheriting them 2 losses from HaloIRE Gaming. But today we're focused more on group number 1. It is a key game in this group. It is going to decide basically who is going to be second place in this. It's eVolved eSports from France versus HaloIRE&UK team, which is nothing to do with Ireland or the UK in some cases. 2 UK players, but I think could be 3. Anyway, they are playing eVolved eSports. Tomorrow's game, Vortex Gaming play Banter Boys at 7 o'clock tomorrow. I tried to do my best at HaloIRE Gaming after being corrected by Irish during the week. Just put it out there. Anyway, for that game we have Vortex versus Banter Boys, and that is the guys Banter Boys Irish and crew versus Slumpy, Percy, Lumi and Keys. Lumi and Keys having an absolute fantastic performance last week, and they hopefully bring that on the road now against Banter Boys from South Africa. We're just waiting now on the guys to set up the party, and we can get underway in the next 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. Anyway, looking at some of all the groups anyway, we'll have a look at quick all across the groups and some of the games that are happening this week. Group number 1, we've already talked about that. Group number 2, it's the top 2 teams coming against each other. It's Alphas versus Universities and Vinco versus TM. Those games I think kick off maybe Alphas University on Thursday or Wednesday night, and Vinco and TM take place tomorrow or else Monday. Not 100% sure. We talked about it, Viperio and Revolt, top 2 teams meet in that group. And Undertake eSports and prize winners, the 2 lead entries into this competition, will also meet each other. Chimera and Ensky play each other, while Rushant and Dropshock play each other too this week. Rushant coming off the back of a great win over the guys from Ensky, and now should be heading into what will be their shitty message later. I really need to fix that Nightbot if it's a bit of an issue. Anyway, so Rushant moving up the table there after a poor first week. Zealous and Team Retro played last week. Zealous managed to get the win and comfortably look on top of that group and should qualify for the champions bracket. We're almost ready to kick this game off. I think just waiting on one player, I believe, Obo. But we'll have a look at some of the power rankings that we talked about during the week. Zealous, we had in at number 1. It was controversial. Even Zealous guys admitted it was controversial. They themselves thought it was going to be Viperio, but unfortunately Viperio was only legitimately played 1 game, so we unfortunately had to bring them down to 2nd. For Zealous though, their 2 games that they've played have been very impressive. Vortex there at number 3, also an impressive team. Looking at Adversity, managed to be... They had a good performance, I think, in the Splinter Cup, which has managed to put them up to 4th. Chimera taking group number 4 at the top of it, so they've moved up to 5th. So that could be potentially a champions bracket. Though Rush reckon that they could be up there now, and guys from HaloIRE&UK think that they could move up a bracket or 2 if they can win this game today. So this is going to be a key game. 2 teams that are very similar, very close to each other. We're just waiting on this first game to start. It's going to be Coliseum, I believe. We're also operating under the new map layouts this week. So we should be almost ready to kick off that game. If you're watching on the Twitch, let us know. Let us know in the chat. We will. Oh, okay. Irish is playing Monday, not Sunday. I thought I was gonna maybe get that on stream. Anyway, we are almost ready to go. We're just waiting on XXL to start and kick himself into the red team. But this is the game. We're gonna look at the lineup. Today's game. It's gonna be eVolved in HaloIRE&UK. It was talked about on the stream or on the Twitter this week, and hopefully it'll result in a good game. We're looking at the previous history of the 2 teams. Both teams nearly equal results. A win over Banter Boys 4-0 and a loss to 4-0 to Vortex. So the lineup today is Nexus, Zero, Shady and Obo. Shady, a key player for them. Samshots, DMLG and eVolved and XL lineup for HaloIRE&UK. So we're almost ready to start this game. It's going to be Capture the Flag Coliseum, and we're just ready to start it. So who's the predictions for this series? Who's going to win it? Let us know. So we're going to start this game. It's going to be game 1, Capture the Flag, and eVolved versus HaloIRE&UK. We'll start with Obo. I think, where is Obo? Obo running away straight across to sniper side. Big game here. Drops that grenade. Expected that from DMLG. Should get him, but he won't. He's going to get taken with a grenade. Gets him anyway with the first strike of this match. Looks for the sniper. Has it. And on the far side now they control both rockets and sniper. Great start for them. Great headshot. And a double kill. Tries the triple. Can't get it. He's looking for it. Gets the triple. And here we go. Here comes the run. DMLG running on the far side to try stop this. Is this going to be an early 1-0 lead for the guys? Pulls that flag out of there. He's been stopped, but it should be returned. And they should make this 1-0 with Shady. And that's 1-0 on the scoreboard for eVolved. Takes on Zero. Doesn't get it though. Shit, he's looking across on the bridge. Gets that DMR. Now he's going to make a move here. Thinks that somebody's in Red Cave. They were there. He's seen Sam shot, so maybe did he? Oh, he's seen it there. He's going to get the assist anyway with eVolved. Managed to get away just about from XXL, but gets the assist anyway. Should get this one. Does, and now it's 2 down for HaloIRE&UK. And here comes the run. Bit of support with the sniper. Is anybody going to stop him? Far side though. Who's that? It's eVolved. He's going to try get this on the sniper side. Just about survives. Makes that run and gets dropped by Sam shots as they look to make the return. And they should get the return. It's still 1-1 or 1-0.
10 seconds to rocket launcher.
Nexus tries to get XSL on the spawn. He does. That's Shady who gets it with the sniper. Taken down. DMLG trying to defend. He's 2 guys behind him. doesn't get there anyway. The rockets, the flag's been taken. Who's got it? It's going to be eVolved 0 making another run out on sniper side.
They spotted you.
And shitty. Flag's going to get returned again. So you think that although HaloIRE&UK has got 2 returns now, 2 successful returns, they just let themselves down with that first capture for eVolved. And shitty seems to be bossing it so far. 6 kills for him, but it's all about Obo. 9 kills. And Samshots has the rockets. Where is Samshots? He's got rockets. Doesn't capitalize on that though. Obo
Sniper in 10.
tries to take on DMLG. Does, gets the headshot.
We found their carrier.
An issue last week, but they're going to try to return their own flag here back. Oh, he gets taken down.
Rifles on the field.
0 misses that punch. Should get Samshots anyway. It's going to get killed too. 3 down, 4 eVolved. And that's not going to be good anyway.
Protect our carrier.
XXL flag away for them. Nexus tries to get the flag. There's going to be a return on. It should be returned. You would think they have the numbers. Makes himself though on the radar. 0 managed to take down 2 of them. I don't know how that happened. 0 is 11 kills. Flag's just about returned. Still 1-0. 8 minutes to go.
Rocket launcher in 10 seconds.
And Shady just gets that headshot. We just flicked him at the right time.
Rockets are up.
And another one for Shady. Rocket launcher. He's going to try to stop DMLG with the rocket launcher. They've got a Obo's pulled the flag now. XXL, where he's looking for Obo. Bit of support on catwalk. And he's going to try to chase down Obo here.
We found their carrier.
Has to stop him here. Does, and should get the return again. You would hope they do anyway.
Our flag's been
Pulled anyway by Shady.
spotted the enemy flag carrier.
Shady throws it up there.
Defend our carrier.
And the guys, the DMLG gets the flag out.
They have our flag.
Interesting stuff now. Nexus
Protect our carrier.
gets the stick and takes TV Alborg with the stick from beyond the grave. But there it is, AJ, XXL, and the flag's down.
The enemy flag carrier.
But that's not going to be enough. They're going to return that flag. Rockets on Obo. What can he do? Is the flag now back in the far base? They do have it back in the far base.
They have our flag.
AJ is going to be taken on by Shady. Shady's going to come up here and try to take him on the sniper. The guys from HaloIRE&UK have got numbers. Can't get that hit though. They're hungry to get the return off them.
Our flag's been taken.
Trying to bait them into a trap.
We found their carrier.
Takes the perfect kill. And he's going to try to return this. He should get this return to make it 2-0.
Our flag's back at base. Enemies return their flag.
No, they just returned it. Just at the right time. And denied again. This is a tense game. It's still 1-0. 6 minutes to go. And as it stands, eVolved will take series number 1.
10 seconds to weapon pad. They have our flag.
And the flag is away. Who's got it? DMLG looks down. Needs a bit of support. Sees Shady on the far side. Shady gets him.
Weapon pad's up.
Sniper's up. And it's going to go to who? I'm not sure who has it. It's going to be XXL. He's going to try to give a bit of support down here.
They have our flag. Enemy carrier.
And gets it anyway with that snapshot. But that's going to be wasted. Sniper. And they got to get the return on this. Because here comes Shady and Co. to help get this one. They drop it again. eVolved 0 is coming up now.
They spotted you.
Gets taken down. This is a really tense game now. Obo taken down.
The enemy flag is
Who's that waiting in the base? He's just flag returned. And that's going to be a show off. Samshots takes on eVolved 0 and he's taken down. One of the better players last week. Oh, gets that one now for Obo. Nice wee double tap. As they make a charge now across the map. As everybody on HaloIRE&UK seems to go sniper side. Here comes a run now from the guys at eVolved. That's 2 down now, and here comes the run.
protect our carrier.
flag run. Who's got that sniper? It's eVolved Zero's got the sniper. Gonna give him a bit of support. Should run this in for 2-0. It is, and that's captured now. And good flag run from Nexus. HaloIRE&UK got to pick this up, or else they're going to be sending them home today.
To rocket launcher.
Looking across, Zero has the sniper and he's going to try pick up rockets too.
Protect our carrier. Protect our carrier.
XXL, the flag comes out. Nexus gets that one anyway, gets that headshot and just makes it different, but the return's coming though. On catwalk, tries to take on Zero with his rockets, and DMLG bounces into that grenade. He gets it anyway with the help of Sam shots. He gets 2 assists. They gotta do something here quick. 3 minutes 20 left. Shady, and now the flag's gotta go. DMLG, another pickup by him. Is he gonna be able to run this flag? He's gonna try not get spotted anyway. He's done well, but he's gonna probably get spotted this here across catwalk. What's happening over there? Who's got the flag for them? Perfect, and a triple kill by Nexus. We just missed that one. Flag defense, and the guys, Oboe. It could be returned, and this could be GG. It is. Game number 3 goes to the guys at, or game number 1 goes to the guys 3-0 at eVolved. So looking quickly at the stats, but we're going to take a wee break here so we can get Plasma on board. So bear with us for just 1 second. Okay guys, we're back, and today we're joined by our special guest. Introduce yourself. You're well known to the Halo community.
So guys, Prisma, probably know me mainly for coaching XL for 2 World Championships, or well, 1 finals and 1 qualifier, but yeah.
Yeah, so we got another caster on board for this game number 2. You watched the first game. What did you think of that first game?
It was pretty interesting. The eVolved team seemed to have pretty decent control. So it'd be good to see if the HaloIRE&UK team can break that control from them.
I'm assuming your gamer tag, by the way, is same Prisma?
Prisma HCS.
Because we need to invite you into this.
I'm trying to join via XXL, but I can't.
We'll try to get that one sorted. It's invite only. I will sort that out now for you, though. So,
just an XXL message saying invite, I'm casting.
So hopefully we'll get that started again. What's been your opinion? This is the first time on our stream anyway. What's been the opinion of the league so far? Any interesting results or games?
It's kind of gone the way I've expected it, really. So a shame a few of the teams have dropped out, but you're going to get that as things go along. But no, it's very interesting. It's good to see it's like this kind of concept is working as well.
Yeah. We're just waiting. Hopefully, the guys from eVolved let you join in. Have any accepted requests there?
No, but I accidentally accepted someone's game request.
Anyway, I'll message them now and see if we can get something. We're just waiting. I'll message the guys from eVolved. So sorry, what is then your gamer tag?
PRSMA space HCS.
Okay, so I will invite you now into this. Yeah. I sent you a friend request, but
Yeah, I got it.
you're not appearing in my friends list. this is a
I
technical.
got an invite from XXLs.
Oh, okay, great. I'm just waiting now. Oh right, okay. XSL has to open up to. He has to open up the 10. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we'll let you. Oh, you left?
No, I'm still in.
Said you left.
I can't change teams, which is interesting.
You might have to leave and come back in. I'm sorry, folks, for anybody who's watching on the Twitch that is stuck and just watching the screen at the minute. You're actually not seeing what's going on. I'll make that change now before we muck that one up. I think you might have to leave the lobby and join again.
Yeah, I've just got to connect into lobby load.
There we go. We can swap over to Observer and let this game run. So we're game 2, and this is going to be Truth Slayer.
I can't change the team.
Really? Wow. So the game is sort of a bit broken. We're just going to wait that one. Right. They're back in again.
There we go.
Okay, we've lost somebody though. Who have we lost? Sound shots. So we're just waiting on Sam to join, and then we'll be ready for game number 2 in this. What's your prediction so far? Do you think HaloIRE&UK have a chance to come back into this?
I don't know. I mean, I've played the eVolved guys in the matchmaking a lot, and with the addition of Shady as well. I think eVolved are probably going to wrap this one up pretty easy.
Okay, they were talking big that they would love to make a comeback in this anyway. This group, after losing last week to the guys from Vortex.
Just trying to get the stats up from last week.
So game number 2, here we go, folks. So it's Truth Slayer, and I'm going to pick up. You let me know who you're following there, Prisma, and we'll follow that. But I'm following the captain for HaloIRE&UK. It's XXL. Immediately throws one at Obo. Can't get anything there. And the grenade comes in.
Tags up pretty hard. I think he knows that player's right in front of him, but just gets taken out instantly.
Yeah, so moving across, Obo here is just tucking down XXL. He's going to move across into bottom blue. Nothing there for him, but the 3 guys are in front of him for HaloIRE&UK. Sam Shots gets that one anyway. They take a 4-2 lead.
Great shots coming out from the eVolved guys, pushing along with each other, not just jumping out on their own in the Halo Island team a chance to pick off easy kills.
Yeah, they seem to have a very organised team anyway, moving together across the map. Still following Obo here, he's trying to take on board. He should get the assist for that, he does. And looking at quickly at some of them, Obo's 3 kills and 2 assists already, and we're only just nearly 2 minutes into the game. It's 8-3.
Very good play for him there, not being too aggressive, didn't lift up when he didn't need to, just staying bottom left, but now he does have to lift up, he's got pressure on him, and great use of that drop, gets tagged with a nade unfortunately, but look at this, just knows his map awareness.
Oh, he misses that one. Yeah, he gets it anyway.
Back for it.
Takes on for the double kill. No, he's going to get the assist anyway, and gets taken down by DMLG. Moving across here, we'll cross over to Sam Shots, one of their best players from last week. He's just about to respawn, comes into blue 1, climbs up. A bit of a mountain to climb already, 13-6 down in game number 2 of this series. Doesn't look good for the guys. They talked this up all week. There was some smack talk even from some of the guys in Vortex that they needed a win here, but it's not looking likely now. Nexus, the captain for eVolved, takes on DMLG and 2 guys. He backs away on P2. Great bit of movement, and Shady comes in with the kill to round that off, and they open up a 10-kill lead.
Even with that spawner, Robo like stuck.
And he tries the ninja.
That was so unlucky.
Unlucky, ran out of bullets. And let's look at DMLG. Oh no, who's got Shady's got invis here, or camo. See what damage he can do. He gets the perfect kill straight away. Tries to take on XXL, and look at the way the callouts must be on point there, because he immediately knew where to go. He was getting the assist in, and if I look at this quickly at his assists, he's 4 assists already. Obo 6 assists, but if you look at the spread of assists on the guys for HaloIRE&UK, not as impressive. Even kills though, well, they're 10 kills down again.
That moment as well, they did just have 3 down, and they didn't have to push in to get map control yet again. They just played it slowly, and now they're just doubling the kills of the HaloIRE&UK team. Yeah.
So, not looking good so far for HaloIRE&UK's team. And a perfect kill and a spree from Shady. Shady was week 1 MVP, playing for HaloIRE&UK. He's transferred over to eVolved, and we already talked about this as being one of the more controversial moves of the window.
He should have been punished then. He had the chance to reload and get that shot off. He should have been punished, but comes off a bit, still alive on that triple kill. Great movement, not chasing this player front blue.
Top gun straight away. And that moves out to a 15-kill lead now for eVolved. I think the guys at HaloIRE&UK will be very disappointed about how they've played so far and not been good enough. XXL, their captain, pushing across top mid, or throws the grenade out there. He's going to give a bit of backup to Sam Shots. But here comes Obo, gets 1. He's going to try to take on Nexus though. Nexus backs away just in time as his shield's dropped. Tries to go up into red window. Can't see anything. Is there a comeback on? They've managed to get it back to 12 kills now from 15.
It's slowly going back. 11 kill difference. The camouflage has just come up, and I think it's Sam Shots that's just picked that one up. He's very well timed, but he does get taken out with that. Shady gets a double kill, perfect on Sam Shots as well. That's 3 down now for the red team, as the blue team are just collapsing on red base, and this could be pretty damaging as the lead is now back to 15 kills. Yep, that's 33-19.
And gets that one easy. It's just too easy. It looks so easy for eVolved. I just don't know what it is. They had a pretty bad performance on last week against Vortex. They were beaten pretty badly. They didn't also have Shady, who's been brilliant so far. He's taken on DMLG, and blue flag gets the assist thanks to Obo, and gets another assist again from Obo. 8 assists for him and 14 kills. He's just been brilliant so far.
Yeah, but to
another spree.
Caliber of the player though. Shady has just qualified for Pro League, so they're bringing that sort of a level into the team. And I mean, if they had a bad game last week, it's certainly showing that an addition of someone of a Pro League standard is really helping their team out. It's just pure aggression. Look at this shit. He just runs into blue, like back blue, and there's 2v1 despite the shots coming across the map from the rest of Shady's team.
Obo and Shitty coming up here now. Should be able to collapse in here and on the guys. Sam shot's taken down. Good, must have been the good call out there to clean up that kill. Must have knew he's weak. Borg. He doesn't get it there, and that's a brief bit of vulnerability shown by Obo. So here comes Shady to take on Borg to get that revenge kill for him. And it's just ready to take this one into game 2. And they do get it. It's 2-0 now on the scoreboard for eVolved. And we'll have a look.
50-23.
Yeah, we'll have a look now at these stats after this wee break. So, what do you think, Prisma? Anything stand out there? I mean, Shady 19-4 plus 15 and 10 assists. That's incredible.
I mean, it just shows like the aggression was key in that. Despite the amount of aggression that both teams showed, eVolve just had so much aggression, awareness. The call-outs would have been on point, and the patience, not even just the aggression, the patience, knowing when they're weak, knowing not to jump out when they're weak to challenge or anything.
Yeah.
And if they were, it was just a simple bait and switch, and they were able to survive. And within that last minute and a half, they went from a 15-kill lead to winning the game by 27 kills. And that just goes to show how much aggression they had.
Yeah, here's another incredible stat for you. Shady, with that 18.3 KDA, also had a near 64% accuracy.
It's incredible.
That's absolutely incredible. XXL with 62.5%. But that's incredible from Shady. You'd love to see more from him. And you notice the way you talked about movement. Last week I noted against Vortex the movement from the guys on eVolved. Shady wasn't part of it last week, but he did. We need to swap over to Observer, by the way. Oh no, they haven't opened up Observer yet. But we did notice last week against Vortex that the movement, even from Obo, from Nexus, they knew exactly when to back off and when to move into the right channels. And I think they were unlucky in some games. I thought they probably deserved to take one game off Vortex last week. But I have a look. I don't know if you're looking on the stream at the minute. The power rankings during the week. Did you manage to catch a look at them?
I caught them. I can't remember off by heart, but I'll have a look right now.
We had eVolved. It's on the stream at the minute. We had eVolved at number 10 and HaloIRE&UK at number 11. I don't know how that's going to change next week. I would have to say eVolved might move up the rankings and HaloIRE&UK might be moved back down it a bit. But so a few controversial ratings in there. We're going to flip though now. It's going to be Strongholds and Plaza for game number 3. The guys from eVolved have picked that map, and we're going to kick this off now any second. So, Strongholds and Plaza. Who do you want to follow, Prisma, and we'll keep an eye on them?
I think we should start off with Borg. I don't think we really caught up with him in that last game.
Okay, moving across with Borg. We'll start this game off. And Borg, where are you, Borg? There he is. He's coming up straight away. Doesn't pick up that BR. He leaves it to somebody else. His connection mustn't be great. It's a bit laggy for me.
I was going to comment on that. He's a little bit skippy.
Yeah, we'll move across to somebody else. Obo here coming up from Cinema Stairs. Helps his teammates on Nest. Bottom mid. Gets that one on DMLG. And they're going to take bottom mid and start the scoreboard in their favour. What's personally my own tactics for this map? I don't know about you. You've obviously coached teams before. He doesn't get there. But my own personal tactics for this is just keep your bottom mid and your Nest, or rotate between Nest and Plaza. And just keep the scoreboard in your favour. You don't need to push yourself and spread yourself in. I don't know what you would think about it, but oh my god, XXL with the triple kill on bottom mid.
I mean, yeah, that's the standard play really. Hold your Nest, hold your bottom middle, and I mean, Americans play this game so much more aggressive. They'll go for every hill possible. They'll take yard, come straight back out again, defend Nest, and try and keep that triple cap. And
yeah, they just keep the rotations that way, like, you know.
I mean, if you have a Slayer dominant game and you're confident in that, and you can keep the rotation going and keep going back and forth without compromising yourself and your team, then by all means go for a triple cap. But if you're starting to notice that when you're pushing up, you're getting caught off and you're getting the players spawn behind you and you can't deal with it, then you definitely need to be just holding that standard bottom middle and Nest setup.
And Sam Shots here pushing on bottom mid. Looks like HaloIRE&UK, although they took the lead, they're going for Nest though. Sam's on his own here, looking to hold bottom mid. And eVolved are setting 2 guys their way to Plaza. And now HaloIRE&UK back on the scoring trail. It's 19-13. Obo here coming across. Invis Camo must be coming up.
Yeah, two
Both
players
push,
on middle.
yeah, they're pushing top middle. Obo's waiting for Camo to come up. Gets it. Just about gets it. And now they start scoring. eVolved start scoring. Taking Nest on bottom mid. Uses that Camo nicely. Doesn't get spotted. That's Spartan
Good
grab.
patience for him as well with that. He didn't need to take that shot, but he didn't recognise that player was one shot, so just a single shot would have taken him out. And he just didn't rush for it. Because a lot of players, when they have camouflage, they see a person and instantly start shooting.
He's immediately going for
takes
Nest
a lot.
though here. He should get this one. Does get it with a wee nice wee shot around the corner, but gets
He
taken
actually
down.
just thrusted backwards into that nade, so he effectively killed himself with that one.
Yeah, he did. eVolved 0 here. We haven't seen much of him in this tournament or in my streams, but he is four captures, 7 kills. Best performance so far for them on kills. But XXL also has 8 kills. He's the best score for that. Sam Shot's trying to sneakily take bottom mid.
Now this is really interesting. The red team had that nest spot, and blue team were just holding bottom, middle, and yard. And this, well, actually it just got reset, but that could have been a triple capture in favour of the eVolved team, which would have been absolutely like detrimental for the red team having that set up as well. But they do somehow manage to get bottom middle despite everyone in the game being alive, and is 0 there, just getting that double kills. Another 3 members go down.
So then the scoreboard goes back in their favour. They're ahead by nearly 20 points now, and you would think that they'd hope to hold this out. They're keeping their two strongholds. They're getting the rotations seem to be spot on anyway. They're setting the guys in the right places. You think everything looks okay for them. Looking at Sam Shots in bottom mid, somebody's there with him. He doesn't get it though, and that should be reset. Next is coming up to Nest. He's a bit laggy though, very laggy for me anyway. We'll move across. DMLG's got shotgun. He's capturing yard.
Zero's just picked up that new fresh camouflage, but he has been spotted instantly, almost taken out. I think he will. Well, somehow he's just been an absolute ninja. He's got away with that camouflage. So, and spotted a player just drop in front of him with the shotgun. So he's going to have shotgun and camouflage bottom middle. And
they get stopped though on Nest. Obo almost had Nest, and that's reset now, and back to the scoreboard on HaloIRE&UK. It's a much tighter game, this one, as it seems to balance out anyway the objective. They were poor on the capture of the flag, and this looks to be a bit more suiting to their taste anyway. It was eVolved who actually picked this map, so and XXL's going to get taken down with the noob combo. He does. Obo and Sam Shots.
Triple capture coming in right now.
It's got to stop them. They've got to stop this triple capture, or it's going to be a real mountain to climb the rest of the game. Yard's about to go in the favour of HaloIRE&UK, and just as we say that, Nest is taking 2 back. Shady drops down to bottom mid.
So this is now where the pressure is going to come, where Shady's just going to start that, be a nuisance, so they know he's in yard, and HaloIRE&UK team's got a big decision to make. Do they push back to yard and secure it, make sure the blue team don't get that triple capture, or are they going to push out and possibly go for the nest and bottom middle if they get the slays? But it looks like it was a mixture of both, and it just did not go in their favour as 3 members of the red team do go down.
I think they know that they're in total control now here at the minute of this game. They're starting to spread themselves across and bait some of the guys from HaloIRE&UK across the map, spread them thin, stop any real means of capturing it, because just as HaloIRE&UK capture one, at the exact same time they capture the other and keep the scoreboard in their favour, you know?
I mean, they're doing it so well, and they're patient about it. They're so aggressive, but they're so patient at the same time. When you look at this, he doesn't need to be in that position, but he's playing it so well. He's being so aggressive and managing to survive and just elude the players of the red team.
Yeah. Shady manages to get it on Sam Shots, and the scoreboard There we go. Triple cap now in favour of eVolved. Obo's got camo and he's going to try to take on Borg here. But they managed to get one back. Bottom mid's back on HaloIRE&UK's side.
He's playing this rather slow for a camo play, but it's still fine because they do still have Nest and Yard in control. But all they have to do really is just carry on contesting bottom middle and keep the red team active in bottom middle. But it looks like
DMLG's trying to push here for Nest. They got to do something though. This is probably the game here now because it needs to be in their favour. The triple cap. That's it. GG. And that's going to be game number 3 going to the guys from eVolved. Shady again plays a big influence, and we'll be back talking about the stats after this clip. So, looking at that, again, any of those stats stand out to you? I mean, looking at the kills, spread of kills, it's unbelievable. It would shock you actually. 22-10, 20-10 to the guys.
Zero actually got himself a killing frenzy in that game along with a triple kill.
Yeah, we'll have a look at that. Yeah. Triple kill, a perfect, 4 double kills, 2 killing sprees and a killing frenzy. Absolutely incredible from him.
But I mean, that stat line, 22 and 4, it's just sort of emulates Shady's game in game 2. I mean, Shady himself, 20, 13 and 7. There's so much slaying power from this team, and it works with the teamwork. It's so hard for the HaloIRE&UK team to deal with. It shows so much where they're trying to contest hills to desperate and points where the game's about to end, and they haven't got. It seems that things have changed around a bit too much, and the teamwork's just not quite where they want it to be compared to the eVolved roster.
Yeah, so we're setting up here for game number 4. I'm not sure what happened. Let us know. This could be the last match in this here. You can vote for your MVP. The MVP should be going up in the Twitch chat now. So far, who's been your MVP, Prisma?
I kind of want to say Shady, but I kind of expect it from Shady, so I'm probably going to go with Zero. His work rate has just been amazing.
Yeah. I think you need to swap to Observer there. Just. Yeah, so one of the comments is Sam Shots or Slumpy who's talking on the chat. Shady doesn't die, Kappa. He just doesn't. I mean, what was he there? He was 20 and 7, plus 13 again, and 13 assists. Yeah, we did notice that movement, like it's unbelievable. Damage dealt 3,259. Just you could combine nearly 3 of those players for HaloIRE&UK, and they would just only about beat the amount of damage that Shady provided in that game.
That's the thing. He's doing so much work. Like, it's just so hard. Like you kind of want to focus him, but at the same time you can't focus one player, especially of this eVolved roster, because they're all such good shots. I mean, if you focus Shady, you've got Zero to deal with. You focus Zero, you've got Shady to deal with. Plus the other 2. You've got to get your team shot on point, otherwise you're just going to get wrecked every time. Yeah,
we're going to look some at the stats actually from the first time Shady appeared on our screens. It was Vortex versus HaloIRE&UK. Shady managed to be an incredible annoyance for them there. He actually topped, even though his team lost 4-0, you can see it on stream at the minute, he still pulled off a 1.75 KD, which was higher than any of the guys on Vortex, higher than Lumi, higher than Keys, Slumpy, Percy. And Percy made the comment that afterwards that Shady was just a Halo god, and you can start to see it now that eVolved with that extra bit of firepower, they're all ahead. So I think we're going to go capture the flag on Truth, and it'll start now after this week clip. Capture the flag, where are we? Sorry, capture the flag on Truth, and we'll start here with XXL, the captain for HaloIRE&UK. Potentially their last game in this series, unless they can pull off maybe a reverse sweep. I don't know. Camo Zero's there going for Camo. Gets a lovely nade on Zero. And Camo should go back to their favour. AJ lifts the Camo for HaloIRE&UK and tries to go up across top mid to give a bit of map control and a bit of support. So they've revisited this map for the second time. What do you think they should do differently?
Well, XSL should be using that camouflage and pushing in. I mean, he did just get a beautiful double kill, almost got that triple kill, but this is exactly what we should be doing now, just getting into the back of the blue team's base, just being an absolute nuisance with that camouflage.
Zero knows somebody's there anyway. Dude, he can't know that there's a camo, but he'd probably see that hit counter.
So he's only got just under a quarter of his camouflage left. Not much has really been done with this. That's exactly what I was saying.
The call out should come out now. Really see the call out, I'd say, and they might revert back. But the captures, the flag's been lifted. Shady here against XXL, and yes, he just manages to get that. Oh, just managed to get that one off.
Reload on that one as well.
Yeah, DMLG's going to try to defend here from Zero. Gets a nice nade already though. That's a really good start, really positive start this time round for HaloIRE&UK. They managed to get that camo and movement's a wee bit better.
What was interesting through that though, despite XXL having that camouflage, the blue team were being so aggressive on the red base. So despite all the work he was doing in the blue base, it just wasn't coming off for them because
you'd argue he didn't do enough with it.
Pressured.
You would argue he probably didn't do enough with it to just in that first camo uptick.
I think he maybe just didn't have the opportunity. There wasn't all the blue team were up in his own base, so unless he pulled back all that way to help defend, there wasn't really much he could do with an aggressive standpoint.
And needs the help. He doesn't get it though, Borg, and that flag's returned for eVolved. This is a really big game now. It's all or nothing for HaloIRE&UK. They're 3-0 down, as you can see in the scoreboard. And this guy here, Shady, he's got the flag now and he's going to run it across camo side. He's going to run it straight down camo. He must have got the call that all's clear. And he gets
the flag gets pulled. All of blue team were actually on that P side. No one was in base to defend that flag. But three members of the blue team go down, so this could be huge.
DMLG's got the flag. Though XXL's needs to get this returned if there's going to be any chance though. eVolved sending all their guys over here to try to get this one back. Borg has the flag and he's going to get spotted from across top mid. Is he going to try to bait this one? But they need I think it's Shady who has the flag in on blue side. Borg does nothing with that. He knows that there's somebody there, but he's going to need a bit of support. Samshot's taking on Shady. Doesn't get anywhere there. Borg, now, what's he going to do? He's going to see in the far side of the base. I'm not sure who has it, but he doesn't have enough support here. He could be in trouble.
He needs to chuck this flag out. Oh, he doesn't do it. That's just 2 down for the red team.
And Zero.
Actually, this could be a double return. It is. That is a double return. Absolutely amazing play. But both flags are pulled instantly again straight away.
So here we go. Zero's going to run this flag across the same way again. Across camo side. He's got a good throw on it this time. He's got a bit of cover, but he forgets to take it with him. He misses that jump. That could cost him vital seconds here. As the flag, I'm not sure where the flag is. Is it still there? This should be 1-0. It is. And DMLG, who's been pulling the flags all day for HaloIRE&UK, just can't manage to get that one. And it's 1-0 on the scoreboard for eVolved. Now, after we talked about that positive start for HaloIRE&UK, they're 1-0 down.
That was very, very unfortunate. I mean, at the start of that, just before the flag standoff happened, Samshot's actually had a brilliant opportunity to get the recover, but rather than fighting on the flag to get the recover as he's having a battle with the other team, he decided to pull off. He didn't even use cover. He was still out in the open. He just decided to pull off the flag, which was a massive mistake from him because that could have been a flag capture for them. They could be 1-up.
Yeah, Samshot's now. He must get the feeling that blue base is cleared out. He's going to pick up the flag. There's nobody there. I'm not sure where Obo's still going to see him. And Obo's weak. Good team takedown. They need one here back. They're going to have to return that flag and pull this across top mid. Sam gets that one. That's one half of the journey done. He needs another one. This should be 1-1. Yes, finally they get something back in this game. And this game isn't over yet. 6.5 minutes to go. And it's 1-1. And is HaloIRE&UK going to make it a reverse sweep, maybe?
If they if this is the start of things to come, they're pretty doing pretty well with the slays, despite Team Evolved being a more aggressive team and the
2 down.
team with the highest slays. It's going to be very interesting as HaloIRE&UK have the composure. I would say they're not overthinking things at the moment, but this could be 2-1 to Evolved as that flag does get ground pounded in.
Yeah, Shady giving a bit of cover on top mid, gets his killing spree, and we are looking like it's going to be one more capture from winning this game and taking themselves joint first with Vortex anyway for the moment. Vortex play on Monday night against Banter Boys, that Monday night game. And here comes another flag run. Shady's going to come in and try get Borg here, and Borg drops down just in time. But here we go, this looks like it could be a nice run here. They've got camo and everything. This could be 3-1. Gets taken down just at the vital time, and that could get returned. I'm not sure.
People go for that one.
Sam Shots returns that flag. Now he needs to pull this flag back out. Things aren't looking good for HaloIRE&UK.
What's very interesting is that there's actually a player behind. Yes, XXL does manage to sneak behind. He does choke that flag run. So his team do have 2 members of the blue team down, and the red team could possibly.
Sam Shots. What did he do? He's left it behind him.
Oh, that's absolutely devastating. There's 2 flag chokes in this. That could have been a tight game, but at the moment.
And it looks like eVolved's going to reset this. Yeah, eVolved's going to reset that. That's a really poor choke from the guys at HaloIRE&UK. You thought that they should have got that one.
They should have got that one. And this is, look at that. Nexus with the triple kill in the kill feed right there. This could be it.
Sam missed that one, but Nexus is going to try to give a bit of support now out on Carbine side, and Sam Shots gets taken down, and that's 2 down. Is it? No, it's only 1 down.
He has to run in. He just has to run in and pull this flag out. He chokes it. He didn't get the slide. That's 4 dead. And the disrespect from Shade is coming in, and that is going to be it.
He needs to finish the game though. Shady getting a bit of revenge. Like, I don't know. Oh no, he gets it anyway. Shady pulls that one anyway for 4-0, and congratulations to eVolved for taking that. Vote for your MVP, folks. The MVP's over voting in the next 30 seconds, well 2 minutes anyway. We'll give you 2 minutes and we'll talk a bit about this game. The MVP link is in the chat. Shady again, 21-9. Incredible performance from him again. Though I felt that was sort of unfortunate. That was probably their best performance of the entire series, and you know,
it was such a good start. I mean, the whole game, apart from that final 2 minutes, was absolutely amazing for HaloIRE&UK. They didn't overcommit themselves. There was quite a lot of times where they were going into the base and pulling the flags. I mean, you look at the flag grabs. There's 6 total flag grabs for eVolved, and also 6 for HaloIRE&UK. With the score being 3-1, that's 5 unsuccessful flag grabs for the HaloIRE&UK team. And granted, one of those was a complete choke, where they should have tied the game up at 2-2. But that's a lot of flag grabs considering how many flags they captured in total. They spent too much time, for my liking, going after the flag rather than getting position and the slays before putting that flag out.
Yeah. So you look at DMLG. I noticed the whole way through both of the capture the flag games, he managed to get a lot of flag grabs, and again he got 4 there. But they should have. There was that time where it was 2 or 3 down for eVolved, and Sam Shots was putting the pressure on Oboe coming out, and you thought that was going to make it 2-2. It'd have been an entirely different game then. The momentum might have swung their way, but all of a sudden eVolved Shady with that bit of disrespect, and we'll have to get that clip later on. Funny how, because Shady was part of this team only 2 weeks ago on week 1, and all of a sudden now he gets a bit of banter anyway on the rest of his old teammates. So that's going to be the guys from eVolved taking that one, and they should be. We'll have a look now at the updated groups from this game. in just one moment. But what was your opinion? Do you think then that eVolved, they got beaten heavily to Vortex last week? Is there any chance if they manage to keep Shady in this roster, is there any chance that they could maybe take on Vortex properly?
I think it's definitely possible. I mean, the evolved guys in general, they put so much time into the game. The amount of times I come against them in matchmaking, and it's just one of those sort of mind-boggling moments. Like, I'm really gonna have to step up here because they're just so well drilled. When they're all playing together and they're all on one page, they can run you like it's in an objective game like capture the flag. They can run the game so quickly and so well to a pinpoint standard where they should be competing against some of the pro teams, to be, in my opinion, with how well they're drilled.
Okay, last chance to vote for the MVP. The MVP's in the link. We're going to announce it now in about 1 minute's time. We'll have a quick look now at the group stage. Maybe you'll be able to see this on your screen, Prisma. I'll just throw it up now onto the stream. The updated group now. eVolved sit on top of the table at the minute because of games played. Vortex play, I think, tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. But eVolved now, they might have a good chance now sitting. They're back on a positive score difference after two 4-0 wins and a 4-0 loss. They would be confident if they could take on Vortex in the next time round. There's a chance. They would have to go down to a playoff game maybe, but there's a chance then that eVolved could go through into the champions bracket. No,
I definitely think it's possible. I think it's probably the more likely scenario as if they were to keep Shady. I think Shady does bring a hell of a lot. I mean, you look at the slays for all the games. Only one of the games where he wasn't the top slayer, and you take that out, and that is a massive difference. I mean, it could be taken out for someone equally as slay heavy, but the experience and the awareness of Shady is so on point that it would be a big ask for someone to replace that. So I think as long as they kept Shady on the lineup, it's completely possible.
Yeah. Looking ahead to next week for both teams, similar to the Champions League, it's the reverse fixture again. They play each other in the reverse fixture in round 3 and 4, similar to the Champions League. This time though, HaloIRE&UK will get to select the first map, and if it goes to Game 7, they get to select Game 7's map too. So any chance, do you think that if they could regroup and get a bit of practice this week, that they might be able to improve on this week's performance?
I think it's definitely possible with the first flag pick as well. It can be that strategic where it can help, and if they can drill themselves. I mean, you look at this game, it was so close, and in the end, just I say a little mistake. It was a pretty major mistake, choking the flag twice. They can just sort those mistakes out. That could have possibly gone in their favor, so they could potentially take the lead in that series, and that could be a massive changer and really speak volumes for the eVolved roster.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, they've lost this week. They fall back into third. We'll have a quick look at the power rankings and from the week during the podcast, and let us know your thoughts, Prisma, on where do you think eVolved are now on this list. It should be coming up on your stream now. Looking at that list, do you rate them any higher, any closer to that champions bracket, or are they still going to be a high Onyx team maybe?
I would definitely. I mean, I'd say either top Onyx or 5th in champions. To be honest, I think they're with Shady. It changes the game so much for them. I don't know who they've swapped out for Shady, but
Picard. I'm not sure how you pronounce that name, but he's been swapped this week. I'm not sure if that's a permanent substitution or if it's a sub for 1 week. But yeah, he's only in it for this week anyway at the moment.
I'm thinking it's just for this week. I think possibly with his commitments to Pro League now, it could be a lot for him to take on doing this with eVolved and Pro League.
Yeah. We have actually, with thanks to Halo Data Hive, my mate at Halo Data Hive, Shane, or Bad Dub as you know. He's actually managed to gather the stats already for this game, so the stats are on your stream at the minute. Looking across at that KD, that magical KD for Shady, would you believe 3.1 KD over the entire series and a 4.6 KDA? An incredible amount of damage, nearly 11,000 damage across the entire series. Per performance from DMLG, 0.44 on that KD. Sam Shots, one of their better performers, made it to the team of the week last week. 0.81.
I mean, just those stats alone, they speak absolute volumes. You have two members under 0.5 KD, and another one that's so close to hitting that. I mean, Sam Shots, to be fair, he held his own. He had 9k damage done, which was actually the second most out of the whole series, despite being on the losing team. And when you have one person in your team putting those stats and the rest of your team really underperforming, that's going to be one of the reasons why you're going to be losing all these games.
Okay, last chance, folks. You can vote for MVP. I'm literally going to give this 30 seconds. Who's your MVP, Prisma, anyway, for this?
It's going to have to be Shady. There's no... I don't want to have to go with Shady because he is a pro league player now, but with a performance like that, I mean, 90 kills. He had, 29 more kills than anyone else in that series, and he had the least death. 20 out of 4 games, only 29 deaths as well.
Yeah,
you can't argue with that.
So, last chance, as you can see, we'll announce that in just a few moments. Personally, I would have thought Shady was my MVP. We let the voters decide anyway. Really good performance by eVolved. They move up to second in that table. We can have a look now quickly at the... where is it? We can have a look now quickly at the results of the poll. And in... at first, okay, so the results of the poll, ladies and gentlemen, is your MVP being eVolved 0.
eVolved 0, wow.
0 is your MVP. So we'll have a look quickly at that stats. With 64% of the vote, 14 votes cast, and 9 votes of those were for 0. So 0 is going to pick up your MVP for this series. We'll have a look quickly just at that Data Hive series, just to see what his stats were. 0, 1.49, 2.56, but I'll have a look. Did he manage to get good flag runs and contribute well? I'm not sure.
I mean, prior to this last game, after game 3, I would have put him, if Shady's performance wasn't so overall so good overall, I definitely would have picked 0 as my MVP. But
yeah,
with the stats how they are and what we saw of Shady, there's no way you can't give him the MVP in my opinion.
Yeah. Anyway, folks, that's going to round us up for tonight. Hopefully we'll get a few games on tomorrow. I'll have a look quickly at the list of the games for tomorrow, actually, and maybe Prisma, you can join us for a few more if you're not too busy. Possibly. Some of the games for tomorrow, as we look through for the rest of the week, some games to be confirmed. We're just getting the last details of them. Maybe tomorrow we have Team Dropshock versus Rush Ant. We have Vinco versus Tame. Vinco and Tame could be a really good game, actually. Two teams that are both at the bottom of their tables. Tame had a very good performance last week, and so did Vinco. So that could be quite an even game, possibly a game 7. What do you think? Any of those games stand out for you, if you've been following the league much?
I think that bingo game's probably going to be the most even game. Vortex, I'm expecting that to go a pretty quick 4-0.
Rush, who had a good win against N-Sky last week, they played Team Dropshock, who managed to take a map off Chimera, the number 1 seed in that group. So that was probably a really good performance from them. I've seen some of the stats, brilliant from the German guys. So maybe that could be an interesting game if they're on the rebound this week. Rush and though, are confident that they think that they can take this group now off Chimera and move into the Champions bracket. There was also some smack talk I seen during the week between Fable and the guys of University, as they reckon, if you look at the power rankings, they reckon that they'll have a good showdown in the losers final of the Champions bracket, because unfortunately they think that they're going to get beaten by Viperio. But I'll consult you maybe during the week, and we can have a look at what you think maybe is a good power rankings for the rest of the week for game week 3. Definitely. And thanks for everybody who's been watching. It's been great to host the game this evening, and hopefully we'll be back on tomorrow evening when we see maybe Vinco and Tame, and that could be at 8:30 UK time if you want to watch and tune in. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. The Twitter is here. It's Ireland UK Halo. The Twitch, you can also follow us on Twitch while you're here. Follow us on Twitch so you get updates of when the next game is and when we go live. I'm definitely sure we'll see you again on our stream, Prisma.
For sure.
Yeah. So, with that, we'll end this with the Champions League video that everybody loves so much and that music. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later on, maybe tomorrow.